Good evening, everyone. Let's continue our topics about the talent advantage, attracting and retaining high performer. We already understand about the realities of the modern markets, replacement cost, defining employer brand, strategic attraction, modern sourcing, the selection science, onboarding the first 90 day, the retention mandate, and today we discuss about growth and development pathway. It's also the parts of retentions that organization need to be considered, need to be concentrated to build and to develop their employee in order to retain our high performer. So top performer don't leave great company. Actually, yes, it's really true, 100%. That the top performer don't want to leave great company. They want to stay with the great company. They want to sing to grow with the great company. They leave statements. One, build a runway for their ambassadors. In case they leave, it means they want to build a runway for their ambassadors. They want to be tops. They want to be higher than this. They want to be better than this. So they leave the company. It is also the another reasons. But normally the top performer don't leave great company. They love the great company. So we already know that the top performers things like this. They don't want to leave the great company. So what you do as a top management, as a leader in the organization to build a pathway for a top performer. Number one, align career goal. What the career goals, how we align the career goals to the employee. Connect individual aspiration to organizational objective. So growth feel mutuals, not transactionals. It's like this. Align it, what the peoples are good at and what the company want to achieve. And that achievement, that goals is really inspire or connects individual aspirations. So the connection will produce very high results. So leaders need to understand very well what the base skills of our employees, base skills of the individuals in the organization. Then try to align it to the organizational objective and grow. Number two, internal mobility. What is internal mobility? Create structured pathway for later roles and vertical movement to prevent skill stagnations and disengagement. The internal mobility, we got two way. Number one is later roles movement, and number two is vertical movement. So like a flat and up. And how to prevent the skills when they are good at it in one positions, if we do not analyze in very criticals, they may affect the individual. They may affect the individual because they do good in these positions, maybe not that position hires, or in this position they performs very well, but the other position may have a lot of issue for them. So that's why internal mobilities is need to consider, need to think critically. Don't just see his goods and move them. Number three, invest in upskilling. As a top management, as a top leaders, at the head of department, we need things how to invest in upskilling. Leadership trainings and continuous learning program signals long-term commitment to your people. It's like this. It's like we need to continuous learning. When we need to continuous learning, and why we need to continuous learning? Because the people need upskilling. The technologies is really grow. The technologies is fast growing. If people do not update, do not upskill the skills, they will stay not in front of the door. They will stay in the back or behind of the sense. So the managers or the companies will lose a lot of productivity, will lose a lot of money in terms of yes, employee is not up to date, is not a good upskillings in the situation. Upskillings, we need to create any programs like continuous learning program or long commitment to our people. A continuous learning program, which is a DNA, if the leaders can create it for the organization, that leaders will be a good leader or great leaders. I believe so. So let's recap some things about growth and development pathway. We need to consider about aligned career goals. We consider about internal mobility. We consider about invest in upskilling. So that's all for today. Thanks everyone. See you next session. Bye.